Ah, that worked. Yep, just hand the microphone disabled. That'll do the trick. Cool. Yep, that works. Let's just grab that link. Okay. Cool. We'll keep an eye on the chat if I don't forget. Anyway, actually, I can grab that. No, I'm apparently not signed in on the tablet. That's a bit of a shame. Then I'll just have to try and find it. Oh, there we go. Cool. Yep. That's SimpliZoo chat. Okay. Let's tone that down a bit more. Yeah, the camera is not a stunning solution right now. I'm hoping to work on that, but we'll have to make do like this for now. I think it's better than nothing. I don't know, maybe it's worse than nothing. It's a bit of a redneck engineering kind of solution, because my phone is strapped to my microphone arm, but my phone is unfortunately stuck submitting the thing over Wi-Fi. I'm trying to figure out a way to do it over cable, but for some reason that's actually more complicated than doing it over Wi-Fi. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. Anyway, so for some reason, I don't know what's happened with this, but the translucency thing, the placement preview has started dithering like mad, and I have no idea why. I need to sort that out at some point. It's just, can't really be bothered. Because nothing changed as far as I'm aware. I don't get why it's doing it. Anyway, guests. So we have this little thing now, and the animation is suddenly broken. Isn't that cute? That's nice. Oh, right, because the scaling doesn't work. That's why. Let's close this because it's a bit distracting. Yeah, that's not really something I thought through, actually. So I'm doing some custom scaling, but because I'm using a weird animation system because guests are special snowflakes, it's not actually something I can do, so I'll have to take a look at that. Either way, for now, let's just open the code, which is in Game Manager. Alright. Seems like the camera's now doing a better job. Had to tone down the resolution and the stream quality and stuff for it, but I mean it's tiny in the corner of the stream, so it doesn't matter too much. For those wondering, the little pop out, the picture-in-picture screen that you see in the corner of the stream bottom left is my second screen, which I do all sorts of stuff on, so that is intentionally small. I try to only do the not very interesting stuff on there. So what are we doing? Code. Right, the scale's right here. No, I do actually no, I don't. Problem solved. Let's recompile that. No, Alt P, not P. I keep automatically pressing that button because that's where all the buildings used to be. That doesn't work anymore. And I need to press the second one because I actually split up these UI elements. So now we have the little separate panels for each of them, and right now they're the same panel, but eventually this foliage panel will actually be pretty radically different. Not entirely sure yet whether the top one's going to be the foliage panel, because I don't think it makes much sense. I think the structure should come first. I think that's way more intuitive. But either way, that's a small change, so I'm not particularly fussed about that. I mean, it could just do that in a second, actually. Might as well. So as you can see, they get stuck there. That's because right now they only have pathfinding towards a single point. So that's what I'm hoping to do right now, to actually give them some more pathfinding. So I'm going to have to do an awful thing here, because I need a nested array, so an array with an array inside of it, so I can have an array of arrays. And that is pretty horrifying, because there is no clean way of doing that, and I need it to be accessible through Blueprint in UE4, which is the visual scripting system. So there's only one way of doing that then, which is to make a struct and make that struct just an array container, but that's kind of awful. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. We are still using blueprints as well, but it's a bit more... There's a lot of abstract code involved in this project, and that is just... yeah, it's easier to do a lot of the abstract stuff for a zoo builder like this in C++, because I mean, the way the game is designed, you can basically run the entire game without actually having the visual representation, so you could completely remove the renderer and all of the visual aspects and it would still work fine. You don't need collision checks or anything like that, you just need the code. And everything except for the AI would still work. And the AI does not actually matter to the game, that's purely visual. So basically you could just run the entire game analytically, which would be a pain to do through blueprints and abstract system like that. So hence why a lot of the core code is in C++. Also just a matter of performance, because like batch transform updates and that sort of thing are just easier in C++ than they are in blueprints and more performant. So the things that are easy in blueprint I do in blueprint, and the stuff that isn't is C++. So for instance, the entire character controller is actually blueprints. because that's straightforward and doesn't need anything fancy, but it calls to a lot of the subsystem code that is defined in here. For some reason my intelligence is a bit broken, so it keeps being like, no, this doesn't exist, when obviously getWorld does exist, because every U object has getWorld. I don't know why it's being weird about that, but hey ho. So anyway, back to Game Manager CPP. I always forget how to define structs in UE4, because defining structs is a massive pain, so I'm going to quickly look that up on my second screen. And I am very warm in my jacket, so I'm going to take that off for a second. Come on. There we go. So I need to be in the game manager. No, I'll put it in world data. Do I still have a class with structs in it? I think I made a class for that to prevent running into. Okay, well, I guess I don't have that anymore. I really thought I did. Doesn't matter too much. Let's see where I have the struct defined. Right, I'm in the... Okay, so I have that over there now. I really hate ustructs with a passion. No, not read-only, read-write. Don't see myself ever really needing to edit this from Blueprint, but who knows, rather have it like that than not, because there's no reason it shouldn't be. Because there's no functions that do anything fancy with it, it's just evaluated every frame to actually move the guests. So... And actually putting this in a struct is a surprisingly clean solution long term, because there will probably be other guest behaviors and that sort of thing that will eventually be needed to be embedded in the pathfinding stuff. So to have a struct that can just carry that same data and the same access is probably actually not that horrible of an idea. Nope. T array of f transform, no, f vector, because I don't actually need transforms. Need to figure out long term how I'm going to do the rotation, but it doesn't matter too much for now, because they should just always be walking for now, and they should just be aligned to whatever their rotation direction is, the movement direction. So we have the T array f vector. What are we going to call that? What are you complaining about? That is interesting. I have no idea why that is, because I'm not familiar enough with C++. Either way, it doesn't matter very much. What are you complaining about? Why is this not okay? Where does that asterisk go then? I really hate Structs with a Bastion. Did I already mention that? They're such a mess. Is it the generated body that needs it? Oh, that's what needs it. Silly me. Right, I'm just missing that. Thought I had done that, but I guess not. That's all fun and dandy. Let's just see if that works then. I'll wonder if it'll have its own constructor, but should be fine without a proper constructor because I don't care what it's initialized to really. We'll see. So now I do need to be in Game Manager. So I currently have a target array then, don't I? What do they call it? F guest path. Okay. Why not? You have world data right. So we declare that there, and we have world data included here. Yeah, should be absolutely fine then. Forward declaration is still a little bit of a mystery at times. Not something I'm very familiar with. I still really, really prefer C# over C++. So much more straightforward, so much quicker to write code in. Because you can just do everything in one place instead of needing to be scattered between two files and needing to remember where what is. Okay, that's fine. So then we have that. So we go to the Game Manager. And now we do need to go back to the edge. So I have an array of guest paths for guest targets. Where is that? So here. So we add an F guest path, and that should then just create a default one. But do we want to create a default one? We probably just want to I shouldn't have removed that line I already removed. Right, of course I didn't have that on Git. I need to be more diligent about pushing. I always forget, and it's a bit problematic. Okay, well, we'll just have to figure something out. Let's see how that goes. In theory, this should be absolutely fine. It will probably break in a million thousand ways. I don't know if you guys can actually read my Discord chat when I have it on there. No, I think you'd have to try real hard to read that Discord chat. Nevertheless, not perfect. Either way, code's casually recompiling, so that's why I'm doing some other stuff for a second. That's another thing with... Oh, there we go. Isn't that cute? Where's this? Right. That works. So... Guest target. Guest. Guest targets. Yeah, we can yeet that for now. This can all just go and be a single thing. Did I get that right? Current path, is it? Right, because I turned it from a transform into what I actually need to do that'll come later. Let's first check if this compiles and works. Priorities. What I was thinking is I need to make sure I just need to re-engineer that check I just removed. Okay, that's cute. Thank you. Can I not do that for a struct? Do I just need to... Wouldn't be surprised if that's it. Right, you need to be like there or something. Let's try that again. I'm gonna grab some water. Hey, buddy. Looking all snoozy. Let's see. How broken is everything? Can probably still do that. Right, well, that almost went well. That went well, if not for the fact that I've gotten the coordinates wrong. Yeah. But that's an easy fix. That's just that I did the y coordinate here instead of the x coordinate. Because right now, obviously, I've got that hard-coded. Anyway, this is not a header change, so I can just recompile in engine, so that's way quicker. Like so. Excuse you. That is not what I told you to do. Do you guys ever stop? Oh, is it? Right. So what I've done is I'm making them move to this coordinate rather than the entrance plus that coordinate. So there we go. That should do it. Yes, the entrance is indeed paved. Yep, there we go. That works. And then obviously, because I'm just hard setting the coordinates, they just phase through everything. That's going to stay that way. In theory, they should just never be doing that, is the idea. So, I mean, that's going to cause some fun edge cases, but frankly, I don't care that much. So, wait. That is not great. Which one of these is... That's always horrifying when that happens. Get all sorts of weird issues when you have two instances of Unreal open. So that's always cause for lots of issues. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so, what are we doing? So, what I need to do real quick is I need to F11, no, not F11, F8, hit P, that's a Nav Mesh, that's great. Let's do that here. This is a completely separate world. Okay, that's a shame. Yes. So we have the Nav Mesh. Right, so this is actually the one element of the game that is not going to be like floating, so to speak. Oh no! I hadn't thought about that. At some point I had to move everything by like one tile because the entrance had moved. And I just shifted everything in the save, but because foliage has a hard coordinate that it's positioned to rather than a tile, they didn't move. So this one will now think itself to be part of that tile, but it is over here. Okay, I'll have to fix that. Not a very big deal. Just need to subtract 200 from their positions and then everything should be fine again, but I do need to do that. Because this is less than great, because now I broke this save. Because this is supposed to be over there, and then this, I'm not actually sure about. I guess this is supposed to be over there instead. Anyway, it's all fine. Just need to do that offset. Guess I'll do that. Not now, I'm going to add that to Trello. Testing level foliage shift. That is a bug, and that's all. It's very uninteresting, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Also, the currently working on is outdated because I'm not working on that. I am working on something that isn't in here. Somehow. Guest pathfinding. That is definitely not backlogged. Okay. Anyway, that's all fun and dandy. Let's just load level. I think this all worked now. Yeah. So what we're going to do then is find a path from there. So when we spawn a guest, what do? So for this, actually, I'm going to need the navigation system, which I don't think is included here, so I will need to do that. I suspect it's that one. Okay, so we do indeed just want... Yeah, no, I did get the right one. Cool. And then we want origin and radius. Can I call it without that? Would be nice if I could. Wait, that's not the thing, is it? Why does that function not return the... is that really the way to go? Doing this and then getting the path? That seems so immensely obtuse. This is nice, just sending me in a little circle. Love it. Okay. No, I didn't want to remove the entire script. Come on, give me the bloody tooltip. Good lord. Yeah.
I'm going out for a bit
Oh.
before we go.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's nice weather now.
Yeah. Bunny's going for a walk. I'm a little puzzled right now, because this is not working the way I wanted it to. It's really annoying. Let's just say 1000. Okay. Don't actually need that one. How do I do that? Because I want... What do I want again? Oh, I honestly don't remember. What type did I make that? Nav Mesh modifier volume, let's have a look at that. What did I call you? Nav area path. Come on, stop freezing. Wait, do I have... yeah, that'll do it. Okay, that's not great. That needs to be C++, which means I have to yeet that blueprint class and replace it with a C++ one, which is annoying as hell because I need to replace all the references, which I can't cleanly do. That's nice. Okay. Well, anyway, let's go do that. Navigation query filter. Okay, I'm going to actually wrap up because I don't want to do this now. It's too big of a task to get started on now because I have to go in a little bit. So I'm just going to save everything and wrap up and pick up with this. Hopefully tonight, and otherwise, crap, the weekend's over. Oh well. Whenever I can pick up on it again. So, for now, the code's going to be happily broken. If I leave it broken, I will know where I left off. Great. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for joining me on stream. It's been fun. Hope to do this a little bit more often again. I've settled in after my move and everything's now actually starting to work out a little bit and I have a bit more time. I'll be quitting my job and I hope to have more time after that as well. I hope to have a day a week to actually just focus on SimpliZoo. So I hope to do this more often. Been fun. Hope to see you again next time. And have a lovely rest of your Sunday if you are in a time zone where that's still applicable. Either way, cheers guys. Signing off.